Stand to my corners and welcome back to another episode of MegaMek as we get into the campaigns of the Striking Serpents. Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Hello Ginger. Let's see, we got Pyro, we've got Sprog, we've got Mustadio, and we've got Cabal 53. What game? This game be MegaMek. Actually, it's the original classic Battletech CBT, except played on the computer. So it's everything you could ever want in actual Battletech. And we're about to kick off one of our major operations. Stand to us and stand to attention. Exactly. Try not to kill us. I make no promises. I have crafted evil raspy today, a little bit. Maybe. I've had a bit of a rough week. I apparently have a pretty messed up knee now, so it has been fun. So, is this a custom map? It is... God, what is the name? It's Ishikawa Jima. So, if you can find it on the map list, you'll have a lot of fun with it. So, yeah. How should we get things started? Hello, Talik, the Death Egg Walk is full and swollen today. Death Eggs and murder chickens galore. This is true. We have a lot of ravens and a pair of stalkers, but really we have more atlases than pretty much anything else. Let me guess, boss is a torn meniscus. How the fuck did you know, Kyogre? That is exactly what it is. It is a torn meniscus, yes. I don't know how it happened, but I was at work and suddenly, yeah, it went away. Went to the doctor's like, yeah, you can't be standing on that all day anymore. So, the egg is bigger than the chicken. Alrighty, so we have Operation Gorgon, which we're going to be starting today. I don't anticipate us finishing today, but there's entirely a possibility. I saw where they have figured out they can regrow those. I don't think it's that serious of a torn meniscus, fingers crossed, so it should just heal up. The doc originally wanted to give me 2 weeks, but I argued her down to 5 days, so we will see where we are in 5 days. And, well, if I have to go back to her and say, yeah, doc, you were right, I need more time off. So, I said whether, yeah. Alright, so, we have Operation, welcome to the Messed Up Knee Club. I don't want to be part of this Messed Up Knee Club. I got a bad back, I don't need more. Just have him take a look and scope it. I wish you the best, and thank you. So I assume I will get through it mostly alive, all things, like, fingers crossed on this one. So, let's continue. You have backup weapons, those are the worst. So we have Operation Gorgon today. Operation Gorgon is going to be taking place over 3 different missions. We have Sledgehammer, Guillotine, and Fly Swatter. So unlike Talaria Air Base, where we had a mission per lance, we've combined 2 lances each. So Adder and Diamondback are working together, and Boa and the Cobra is working together. Just spend a minute, see what's up your XP. Yes, clearly. May the floating crest be merciful. So Adder and Diamondback are going to be the first one. They are being assisted by Foxsnake 3, which is our big, heavy, beefy lance of aerospace fighters who basically come and kick butt, take names, and bomb the ever-loving hell out of people. And then, of course, we have Alpha Battery, who backs them up as artillery. We recently had a bit of a shake-up when it came to our artillery groups, so we no longer have Garter and Hoop Lance. We just have Garter Platoon, which has Alpha and Bravo Battery, and Hoop has become Hydra, but we'll talk about them later. I am the president of the Brain Dead Club. Good luck. Wish you best, Wallace. Just don't be Kyogre and trying to ignore it, pretending it will get better on its own. Fingers crossed. Physical therapy and all that sort of thing. I've been through it before. Alright. See if I can't get actually my voice to actually work today, but it clearly is not wanting to cooperate, so we'll just sort of work with what we've got. So, Adder's mission today is that enemy forces will be heavy. So Adder and Diamondback will be paired with Hoop and Foxsnake, although at this time it changed to Alpha Battery because this changeover occurred sort of in the mid-time before when I made this mission and when we actually are kicking things off. They'll go after the mech bays. Diamondback's primary purpose is to provide accurate recon and spotting for those supporting elements and exploit targets of opportunity as they arise. Adder, you know the drill. Crush them before you and hear the lamentations of their women. If you manage to capture their mech bays, that'll silence the enemy opposition from what's on the field. So what that is actually going to look like in-game is we have targets of opportunity made up of this little fuel depot over here. As well as the vehicle park down here, but I don't anticipate the vehicle park is going to stay there for much longer. But with that, especially when they start torquing that knee to the inside, oh god. You're going to give me a horrible day or two. So Diamondback's primary objective is to get into the base, blow up the fuel depot, and blow up anybody who came out of the vehicle parks here and here, if possible. The mech bays are located right here. You'll notice the lovely little stalls that we have going on. There is quite a bit of infantry, although 2 full companies, that's 6 platoons, were scared off using the distracting trait that we currently use for our Adder Lance, because they're an assault lance. They have the ability to scare people away. Well, more specifically infantry. However, there still is a decent number of infantry left in the zone. There was a lot to begin with, so you're lucky. There's also a whole bunch of AC2 turrets up here on the walls. There's a primary heavy lance, as well as sort of a light scouting force, which are these two, as well as a Phoenix Hawk right under the direct hit marker here, and a commando. And then, of course, there's the QRF, which is right here, which has shown up pretty quickly, and they're here to kick butt and take names. Gonna steal that MekHQ design? I think it's a good one too. So it's a height 2 CF50, and you just sort of make little mech bays around it. It's much better than Talaria's mech bays, which are like literally built into the ground. I thought we wanted to capture the place, not blow it up. That's Cobra's role. Your role is to silence the mech bays, so show up here and stop everybody from doing things. Basically, you blow things up as best as you can. The secondary objectives are each worth half a point, so you need to destroy 8 vehicles. 7 vehicles in order to get the vehicle secondary objective, and you also need to destroy these 3 fuel tanks in order to get the other secondary objective. That'll be worth 1 point, and to completely wipe out all of the mecha bay units, that'll be worth another point, and it's bonus points if you want to hang around and knock out the QRF. So you need 1 point in order to technically complete the mission as sort of a halfway limping across the line. You need 1.5 points in order to complete the mission at its full, and you get 2 points or above for all sorts of extra stuff. And the more extra stuff you get, the more that Lemnos Repair Yard will reward you. So after the mission is complete, I will tally up all the points, and that'll determine what level of reward you will get. And some of the rewards are very nice. So, fingers crossed, hope you do well, and good luck. That is on. By the way, just to get something out of the way, we are currently listening to Timothy Seals, A New Dawn. Basically, he takes MechWarrior music, he remixes it, and turns it amazing. And we listen to this pretty much the entire time. It's basically our all mix. There's no way we're not going to fight the lights. You don't have to, but I suggest you do. Form a defensive circle around me. Alright, so here is where Adder and Diamondback are. You, of course, can see Adder in their lovely green appearance, which is very distinctive. And, of course, then you have Diamondback in their reds. There's also a pair of Darter Scout cars who are currently working with the artillery from off-map. So, I think that's everything out of the way. I am actually recording, so I'm actually on top of that today. And, yeah, best of luck to you. So, answer how much artillery he wants is yes. Yeah, so we're going to open up with starting an assault right here and right here. There happens to be some turrets and infantry in the area. I'd like to get them on the hop. Of course, the enemy is currently being assisted by Aegis Firebase, which is way off in the distance. However, their supercharged artillery rounds are on the way, and they are represented by these quad mobile long toms on the off-field. Diamondback can outrun them. That's part of the thing. Can outrun them by blowing off their legs. Alrighty, so let's get this party started. Oh yes, this was the defensive countermeasures that Athena Lance put into place since it has flooded the approach, and so this entire area has become a tundra, which is basically ice swamp, and you can sink into it. We're going to stay outside the base, shelling them until the clump on the choke points. No, I will not do this. I'll get the darters moving first though, since they're basically free kills to the enemy. They really don't have any way of actually fighting back aside from the rest of them too. So yeah, let's get these little guys rolling fast as you can. Get off. Need a 5 to avoid. Oh right, yeah. We can't go that way. We have to go this way. It's only gonna be a 3. That darter is dead. I predict as much.
New target acquired.
Corbin NQ has just subscribed a whole year on Twitch. Yes, this is apparently our 1 year anniversary. Why did my little heart button not work? Why? Apparently my heart button doesn't work. I feel. Oh, there we go. Oh, Talik's got it for me. I'm just going to see if I can. I did something wrong here. I did something very wrong. No idea what I've done, and I can't undo it. There we go, I've undone it. So let me just add in my own heartbeats because, you know, he's been with us for an entire year. And we'll do that. We'll do a Control A, Control C. There we go. Now I've got a heartbeat button. I'm so sad that my little heartbeat button doesn't work. That's a Birch Panic. It is. That's very sad. I like my button. Okay. So we need to get our people on out of the bog before they get bogged down and killed, which would obviously be less than ideal. Definitely using the vertical 8 line to get out of the tundra. So we definitely need to get out of here. Let's move. My javelin. My javelin on the hop. Get him a little bit further forward. See if I can't get Diamondback clear of all this before, you know, all hell breaks loose. Oh, that'll be a 9. That'll give you +1. Agreed. It's been a long week. Yeah, I think everybody's had a bad week. But we're here now and hopefully having a good time. Where's that bloody panther? There it is. Jump. Get out of the way. Use your defenses as best as you can. Oh yes, the QRF is already on the hop. So we've got the Stalker, both partisans on the roll already. And the LRMs have started to roll out. So pain. Pain is coming. The Raven 2X will move with the Wolfhound. We'll get some speed going on in here and we'll try and spread out a little bit. That way we don't all get roughed up on top of each other. The J2, I'm just going to have you go right up the back here. And that way hopefully they won't be able to see you and you'll be able to provide your electronic countermeasure. So I really do want to be on this side over here of this. So it's a bit of a hike up, but I think in the long run it's a good idea. LRM carriers quick throw Union. So I'm setting a massive alarm 24 hours from now. Well, hopefully you won't miss us this time. Alright, you're also going to go right up the side of this. This is going to be a little bit of a rough round, but the booby traps roll came up, and so you guys had to suffer. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have a spare Union to throw at him. I can jump this to give myself a little bit more defense, since I don't think I used the full heat on these Stalkers. Oh, looks like one of them crashed on their way getting out the door. The enemy has panicked, and it is not going well for them. Not going well at all. Thought I would like. Alright, what do we got here? Stalker. I think I want to bring the Stalkers together. We'll bounce up over here. Get ourselves nice and tight. In such a rush, they slip on the wet concrete. Exactly. Yeah, the Cicada fell over. Just did not have a good day. What did he fail on? Needed a 4, rolled a 2. That's a rough one. Alright, so we're all sort of off to the side now. I suppose we can provide as much fire support as possible. Yeah, the Commando did the sensible thing and immediately ducked behind the wall, which I'm actually rather surprised that he had enough intelligence to do that. But such is the AI. Phoenix Hawk is also joining with them. So we're probably only getting shot at by turrets this round, so let's see if we can't minimize how much damage it's going to be. We'll get our PPCs up. Pop, pop. And, oh yeah, throw in the large laser as well, because that's how this mech was designed. Gotta keep so many different mech variants in my head. You are only going to be able to contribute an LRM 20, but that's still a rather significant amount of firepower. And you will have you bombard this one. So I think you'll be able to kill it mostly on your own. These are CF50, I want to say? CF75, never mind. How much structure and armor do the turrets have? They are CF75 at the moment. Up on top. I don't know if they're necessarily armored. So, yeah, no armor. We're gonna sort of tighten up a little bit now. And start focusing on just the one. I thought they were weaker than they were. Hopefully that won't come to bite me too much. And I'm at the limit of what I can do with the heat. I'm going to be building one, but that's not too bad. Strong. That's how they come. I don't want the turrets to be easy to get blown through after all. Oh, is this a T-20? I thought I recognized the loadout. Also, it's going to need 7s because of that jump. It was a +3 off of that. No targets for the flamer or medium lasers. And you can swing as well. Target the building with a large laser. Of course, the 2X, the Disco Chicken, is currently still pretty badly damaged. It is missing an arm. We were unable to repair it in time. And so hopefully that won't have too negative of an effect on the battle, but we'll find out. Oh, they're focusing on Kyogre back there. I wonder why. Round, take aim, add into the general mad melee, and I won't bother with the close range fire because I don't feel like cooking this close or this early. You, on the other hand, well, you're here to throw in another 10 damage his way. Darter Scout cars, 6 and nothing because I can't reach quite that far. Hopefully this will work out. That's a no. Oh, right. Sorry, Ginger. The 2X is the Nevermore, not the Disco Chicken. Did I break the Disco Duck? No, actually, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you saved the Nevermore because you were able to repair the right torso in time, and that was not something that we thought was going to be possible. Apparently, my loadout on my mech makes the screaming panic. All right, possible critical hit. We've crit the AC2. There's 2 of them on there. Equipment hit doesn't matter. Crew stunned. AC2 hit. AC2 jammed. Building destroyed. We only needed 3 assault mechs to shoot at it, so a little bit overkill on that one. So Durotrode has been destroyed because of the hits. And did they hit us? Oh yeah, they opened up on us pretty good. So hitting Kyogre, plinking at him with AC2s. Not enough damage to force a check. Oh, we stunned the other one. Interesting. That'll work out very nicely for us, actually. Round 2. Indirect attacks. This is going to land this turn, and this is going to land this turn, so let's not be too crazy. I'm actually going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to double tap the entrance of that. If I collapse the mech bays, they'll be considered destroyed, so I'm trying to sort of put a little bit of a damper of how much fire I throw into it. If I can keep it just properly tuned, then I should hopefully be able to avoid breaking the mech bays themselves. Of course, destroying the mech bay entrance will qualify as knocking out the mech bay, and that'll give you half a point, as opposed to the full point for capturing them by knocking out all the mechs from the mech bay. So usually I break things and you're gonna shooting me. You did fine. I'm gonna take advantage of this round to sort of slow walk in. Except with the Panther. The Panther must always fly. That is the rule. Panther doesn't fly, then something has gone terribly wrong. Raven, on the other hand, is just going to stick close to everybody, providing the ECM coverage that we so desperately need. I'm really tempted to try and send the Nevermore down south. That glide over top of 2 areas. But that puts me in a very vulnerable position for not too much gain at the moment. Because we've got all of this coming down. They hide behind their funerals, come on, faces like children. Why waste money on ammo when it's free? Would we get the mechs too if the collapse doesn't traps them? No, they'll fight in their mechs. I hate how many alarm carriers there are. There's only 4. If you can survive that. So tempted to hop up on top of the wall, but if I get any closer to this, because this shelling is about to land right here, so I can't actually get that close to the wall. So what I'll actually do is I'll swing on over here, unless I can walk that better. I think I can walk that good enough. Yes. So we'll swing on over here. Sort of ignore this entrance for a moment, because this entrance is about to get hit by artillery fire. Speaking bolt gun, there is only full auto reload. Right, let's get you over the river and through the woods. You double 3s? No problem for the Nevermore. Can the Wolfhound do the same? True questions are these. Did he make it? Okay, he made it. So all of us are across the little tundra trap here that was going to try and ruin us entirely. Car. Oh crap, we want to avoid that bit of tundra. Bring you along over here. And then where's my other darter? Oh, that was a trap? Yes. So if you had gotten bogged down here, I mean, there's long-time artillery incoming. It's going to be landing this round. It has a pretty decent sighting on this, so it would have decimated us. We'll be scared of 6 infantry units soon, but hard to deal with. All hell. Okay, starter selected. Give me a 10, that'll be good enough. What the hell? Wait, I moved everybody? Oh, MekHQ got hit by artillery fire. Ammunition destroy. Oh, nice! We managed to nuke the building. Oh, good. So the initial drop managed to destroy the other turret right here. Crew dead, stunned. So that's out. Bomb in there. This was the artillery fire from the long toms. And down over here, we blew up this one entirely with an ammo explosion. So that worked out really well. Our artillery worked wonderfully. Let's see where else where the other artillery landed, but it didn't hit us, so that's good. So we can work with that. Let's target this AC2 turret and see if we can't get a lucky crit or something. The lucky crit is, of course, preferred. How much is left on this building? CF38. If you got no other target, then you'll hit it, but I have more targets. And PPC. On the large laser, because why not? And by normal Atlas, LR-20s. Start their barrage over here. Oh, LOS block by terrain. Never mind. Looks like you're getting more. 6 initiative things from them. I know, it's great. It's considering just how well it's going so far. Well, we haven't actually, fought anybody yet. We're still outside the walls. We got a couple of lucky pilot skill rolls, and that's about it so far. This should knock that building mostly out, because that's 45, and I've already also dumped 2 PPCs into it. I will fire a whole bunch of SRMs into you. And a medium laser. And that'll be good. Other stalker, Talik stalker. Hit that. Make sure it's dead, because I don't want to have to deal with it later. And the Raven is just outside of range to shoot anybody. Raven, on the other hand, is on top of the enemy. Gonna lob a large laser and an SRM-6 into the target. You can help make sure that's dead. Didn't fall over instantly, so that's improvement. Yeah, this cicada's really screwing him over, man. Oh man, this Thunderbolt's screwed. Unless he moves quick. I'm really surprised they're actually sort of like forting up here. They should be moving out, otherwise they're gonna get killed. What's up? Pyro is in the T20. I'm in the PM. Yes. Did I say otherwise? Wolfhound will dump in the 3 medium lasers because they deal more damage. 15 versus 8, so a rather decent use of temperature. I think we've got these 2 turrets destroyed. And that'll make it easier for us to sort of hang outside the wall if needed. We are going to have to push in, unfortunately, but... sure, let's target the foot platoon in here. Lead a 10. How about the building to collapse it? Be a 6. That's a better roll. Starter scout car misses because he couldn't roll a 4. That's odd. Crew killed. AC2 jammed. Critical hits. Building destroyed. Yeah, lots more damage. So another building collapsed, but apparently we didn't cause enough damage to knock out both of them. I wonder why. What do we got here? Oh, 18 CF left, and this... We've got most of the turrets out on this northern edge down. Still got this one to worry about. I think that one's dead. And we have to get inside and deal with all the infantry. What colors are the QRF? These guys. So they're the blue and yellow people. The thing about capturing the mech base is to prevent reinforcements is roleplay only. Unfortunately, I don't know how to set up special triggers enough in a way that would allow me to make it so that the mech base endlessly spawned units unless you were able to actually occupy the space. It'd be cool, but I really don't know how to do that. If anybody does, let me know. Drop an artillery here. Artillery. I think the cicada got up. Oh, look, another thing for the block. You can take it. Also, if anybody's interested in it, that's the other thing. Can't we just drop hardware on those infantry? That's part of what you're doing, but you've only got 2 guns that can shoot. And they've only got so much ammunition, they will run out. I really need to get the DF up to the top front on this one. Because the Jaeger is not really designed for sort of like close encounters of the third kind. I don't really want to get the PM that close either. Because the PM is not really optimized for close range combat anymore. A little bit more of a long range game. E20 on the other hand, a little bit better at that. As a reporter that is almost as reliable as the news feed your mother links you, I will say 100% think you should fold for. Keep the Raven in nice and tight with everybody. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah. That way he can provide his ghost targets bonus to everybody. Otherwise, life gets very painful very quickly. But nevermore keep pushing out to the side. Worst comes to worst and they try and come out through this side here, we'll actually be able to funnel them along the wall. So I will actually continue to push this side and knock out the turret. Panther. You know what? Panther can walk, sure or not. Nobody can see him anyway, so it's a safe move. Oh, great, a bog down check. Hey, he made it. Lovely. Your weapons reach. They will, okay. I thought we were rogue. Athena is moving into the MegaMek. Oh, that's not Athena. You up here as well. That way we got sort of a diamondback lance coming around the side. In fact, let's send them the darters as well. Because I do not want to send the darters into that. They'll get murdered. They are not capable of handling that much damage. Kurov. Yeah, for some reason the Kurov decided to go into the mech bay. That's very odd to me. I don't know why. Kind of bugging me. It's like, why, guys? Long Tom hits terrain. Long Tom hits terrain. And then, yeah, we nuked them. Oof. Yeah, we got 2 platoons knocked out immediately. Long Tom hitting terrain. And the Battlemaster taking more hits. Orion fell. Oof. They are not having a good time. At this rate, we may end up just bottling them up inside here. They're having a bad round. Maybe I should have given you guys more opposition. You have no idea. Yep. No, the target's to knock out the AC turret. And I will not use the large laser in order to chill out for the round. Someone get the unconditional surrender speech ready. Maybe. I really wouldn't count everything already, but they're not doing great, are they? Jaeger does have a target. He'll target the building, and he will bring it down. Oh, he's in range for medium lasers as well. And SRMs, that means they will use the SRMs instead for maximum missile. They'll do more. Sure, we'll go up to the +5 heat. We brought flamers. There are several mechs that we have with flamers, including this one right here. Target building. Infantry do not survive if their building collapses, so it's a pretty reasonable target to go after. What heat? You really don't have a target, and since you don't have a target, I'll just clean up the top ridge up here. Lob a couple of PPCs into him. And Raven can actually see way back here. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the range for it. Meanwhile, our little flank group has come around. We're going to fire that and that. Panther. She does have a target. That's a kid, maybe. He's a 12. Neither are particularly great shots, to be honest. We'll go after the vedettes. That's slightly easier to hit. Actually, no, we won't. I'm seeing now that the heat is way too high. We'll use this round to chill out. Full medium laser strike. Not going to use the large. I don't want to cook them just yet. You might have to run. And the Wolfhound's also in range, or the Javelin's also in range, so that'll be a nice little ripple effect over there. Darters aren't in range of anybody, so that'll be fine. Okay, building destroyed. Second building destroyed, either that or just combining the two. We killed the crew off of the other turret, so that's out as well. And the foot platoon is down to 2 people left in that building. They're having a really bad day. Crimes there's no one to speak of. I don't think flame weapons are actually crimes. Oh, they did survive the building collapsing on them. How unfortunate. Moving them out of the rubble is going to be rough. So it looks like all the outside turrets are down, which will make an easier time for us getting in. Do turrets give XP? I don't know, but we'll find out. Fire there. How is the building CF? Down to 30. Fire again. We haven't engaged our mechs yet. Things get shifted really quick. Yeah, although things are looking really nice so far. So I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out. Get our Panther out of the way. Actually, no, let's get the Darter out of the way. Darter move. Initiative sync Darter move. We've managed to open up both entrances, really. Panther's there. Panther actually does not have enough jump jets to climb that wall. Pretty funny, actually. Well, like that. Assaults really need to be the ones to go on this one. Is this the big ice mountain by Vanguard? It is not. But Vanguard will be using this apparently as influence for his own mech base. I don't want Jaeger passing through that, but honestly, Jaeger is probably going to be the least affected person on that. So you can roll the 4 or not. Good. I don't want to risk it. I need this mech a little bit more importantly than I need the Jaeger at the moment. Because the Jaeger's all long-range missiles and we're about to try and bust open the front door. If I could go through a wall, I absolutely would. Oh, this is interesting. Hi. Okay, so they really came out in force out here. We may not want to try and go in through that door. Ooh, I can get you up here. See everything from up here, but I would also be killed by everything. What is the difficulty? And I don't want to be on the hex when I set up these fuel tanks. Yeah, I really don't know why they're staying inside here. It seems very confusing to me. They can't shoot over them. The buildings are too tall. So they should be trying to move out and engage, but they're just sort of hiding there. Which means this is going to be a nasty close encounter then, because the entire goal is to capture this mech bay. I'm your best knock-knock jokes. There's no such thing as a best knock-knock joke. Bounce over here. I will see if I can't extract the Nevermore before it gets ambushed and killed. But I have some concerns. Okay, command is sort of following suit. Okay, good. I can't get the Nevermore out of here. Back up. Long-term artillery. Okay, friendly artillery hits the target. Foot platoon destroyed. Lots of being churned dirt by these by the long toms. So there's that. You've got no targets. You have many targets. Page the building. How tough is this building actually? Yeah, 50. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That'll do it. Could give a bit of an alpha strike here. No targets. Stalker. Stalker is a target. Fire PPC and some LRMs at the hit. But you can't get lucky. No target. Target. No target. Target. We really have to get in through this door, and that's gonna suck. Because the moment we bust open this door, like, is the moment all hell breaks loose. We have aircraft coming? We do. And he's coming. A little bit, just a little bit. You might be able to knock out everything. No ghost targets on this one. So the Atlas hits the building and brings it down. So that's lovely. And the SRM knocks out the foot platoon. Even more lovely. Stalker misses all his shots, but we were kind of expecting that. Vidette opening fire on the Atlas Jaeger. And then the building drops on top of the building. So yeah, another 2 infantry units down. I think the light mechs can jump the wall from the level 1 hexes. These are, what, level 6 tiles? So they would need at least 5 jump in order to do that from the level 1 hexes. So the Javelin can't get up there because the Javelin does have a 6 jump. But it is a bit of a rough one. And if I put the Javelin up on top of here, anybody who's got long-range weapons like these LRM carriers will just annihilate us. Speaking of annihilation, we're bringing in the planes. We've got our Lightning and our Thunderbird coming in for the high-altitude support. And I will drop another shell right there. Did I damage these squads? Did not. We'll try dropping one right there, see if that hurts those 2 infantry squads. Yep, you should hopefully be able to bomb something good. No promises, though. Bring me the T-20. T-20 is actually a pretty good door knocker. Bring you in. And you're going to spend a turn outside the wall. And I don't want to bring the Misery in. I kind of don't want to bring the Jaeger in either. Although the Jaeger's primary target is going to be these 2 LRM carriers. So that might not actually be a terrible thing because he's got a lot of missiles. It's going to be really odd if anybody decides to actually drive a MegaMek. Because we've got an Atlas JGR for Jaeger. And if we get a MegaMek, that's just going to be all kinds of pain. Trying to kill the Javelin pilot, I would appreciate making you know. Short-term game or long-term game? Storms from Alpha, mostly drizzle. I wish it was raining right now. I like rain. Alright, where's my Nevermore? Nevermore, get out of there. Get around the corner. Nice and safe. Okay, that's gonna be rough. Somebody's gonna get shot by this, and I don't know who. Could come over. I know what I'm doing with you. Gonna be a little bit risky, but not insanely so. I'm actually gonna hold you in position. And again, the Stalker PM, I don't want to push inside. Because if you look at the Stalker PM, it's got 6 SRM6s, which is great, but it's not quite as catastrophically damaging as like the T-20 at close range. You're gonna be fine. You're driving an excellent little mech. Not all that little either. Okay, let's not be crazy. Pardon me. Going over here. Turning on road, you're fine. And the Panther, I don't think can make it up on top of this building, even with a boost. So you can shoot out to there. Putting the Panther in that location must be a bad idea. Yeah, let's fire a gun down by missile tanks. He'll do fine. Okay. Get another nice little boost to our acceleration. Now we don't want to blow up the mech bays themselves unless the people in Adder ask for that, because that's sort of the ultimate sanction at that point. If they drop that, then all hell breaks loose. I don't want to drop my bombs on top of these alarm carriers in case they scatter on top of us. A little bit too tight for that. Really, they've protected themselves from air attack really nicely. Because there aren't any really good targets here. We're gonna have to do something like that. Can I make that turn? I cannot. Maybe we'll turn at the start. 1, 2, 3. Trying to figure out the right angle to come at this from, because I don't want to immediately fly off if I don't have to. There we go. God, the amount of anti-aircraft anti-air that is a little bit concerning. The mech base at the point of the location? Exactly. You blow this base, we knock out a whopping number of mechs. You can do that. I mean, if Adder wants to bomb the mech base, I can absolutely bomb the mech base. The primary objective will be accomplished by destroying the mech base. If you're able to be on the gate, stand sure to kick it in. Yeah, don't fly there. We can't collapse the entrance. There isn't really an entrance. Yep. Can't hold the arrow in a holding pattern until next turn. It's kind of what I'm thinking, because getting close to this would not be a good idea. Yeah, you guys are going off. Because I can't bring aircraft into that many. We're not having enough for a fly off, seriously? I can do that. I think I'll do the same. See if you can't keep the range out. Fly donuts. Yeah, we might have to get out of here. Ooh, Jaeger got hit by the long tom. How close was it? 50 damage. Took 25. Oh god, that landed right next to you. Javelin got hit in that strike as well. Wolfhound took a crit through his torso. Yeah, enemy artillery is not playing nice. Blew off the Javelin's right arm. Critical on the left leg. We did hit the stalker though with our own counter battery. So yeah. Oh no, that's not our arty, that's their arty. You didn't think they were gonna make this easy on you, did you? Can I hit this Phoenix Hawk? I can shoot this Phoenix Hawk. Or I can shoot you. You're a little bit easier to hit. Shoot you because you're easier to hit. Fire, fire. And should I throw the large laser? Why not? But yeah, oh god, no, this didn't land near. This landed on the Jaeger. So, dead center. Oof. We gotta get in there, and we gotta get in there quick. Did I get by 3 or 4 long nose? Yes. Which already you cannot stand still. Yeah, I was hoping to hold in the holding pattern for a little bit, but that's just not gonna work. You've got no target, and you don't have a turret either. You have no turret, and you have no target at all. You have no real target either. Well, you have an LRM-20, which might strike. No, you've got nothing. You have target. Bloodfire on the Vedette. You have a target as well. Hi there. We got 9. It's actually not terrible. An 11 though, that is pretty terrible. Again, hit a commando a couple of times. It is an 8. It is an 11. That was the billing. Yeah, that would stand up to considerable fire. This one is a CF-50 as well. Not on this turn anyway. Is that the AC commando? It is the 1C. So I'm not. Yeah, it is the AC2 commando. No target. Flip arms. No target. No target. We're gonna have to breach quickly on this one though. This next turn we gotta get in there. Right. Pop a large laser burst. Thunderbird has no target, and neither does the lightning. Oh, they're getting shot at. See, needed a 10, that missed. Got a lot of missing going on here. And the Fidusok has kicked one of our darters, and it is now immobile. Move in, move east. Don't want to stand up next to an explosive building. Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. How much do we have left here? CF-20, I can put one more artillery strike on here, and then we start risking on blowing up the entire thing. Go do that. And maybe a good idea just to start giving some exploratory rounds. We'll keep that. Keep the direct fire. Dark Thunderbird does have LRM-20s. Yes, it's very nice. I don't want to. You're already done. You can't move. You're going to die. Just kind of with any luck, you'll end up dying. Does that mean they won't have paid attention to other important things? No. I need to wait with the Javelin. The Javelin has a special job to do. And I really desperately need him to be in a position to do it in a special manner. And these guys need to have moved first. Hit the fuel and probably kill a lot of stuff. It might kill the Vedette if it's still nearby. So they generally tend to explode in about one tile around. Missile the fuel tanks. You'd be throwing yourself into a big amount of danger with that. This LRM battery here is huge. I mean, you have to keep in mind that each one of these things is 60 LRMs. There's 3 of them. So you're looking at 180 LRMs. That's not something you want to fly into. Even with the new rules that we're currently using. Don't move to where we used to be. Let's run the Nevermore. I don't know why I'm running the Nevermore away from a Phoenix Hawk, but hey. I need to get some distance going on here. Also, I need to waste things. Command decision, no fly zone until at least 3 alarm carriers and on factors. There's Sprog trying to keep his air power nice and well defended. I want to keep the Raven nearby for its ECM capabilities, but if they drop one right here, I mean, he's not going to be able to get in there in time. Go wide. Wolfhound can get in here. The problem is the Wolfhound will get killed once he gets in here. Cicada, the 3 LRM carriers, although I am going to run under their guns. So there is that going for us. We will be well and truly inside their minimum range. Aside from this one. Jaeger got bombed pretty bad. Show me the armor. Up. Push. Somebody's got to do it. Well, best of luck to you, Vanguard. You're gonna need it. Bring 3 Atlases through the door. This will go wonderfully. Jump. Can only get there. Go to the other stalker. But I need to know where to burst in, and I don't know that yet. So we can get done soon-ish. AoE is mean. AoE is mean. Bombs will blow up the Mega. At this point, we're dropping 1 more artillery shell, and then these mech bays are 10 CF left. before they collapse. So we better hope that they don't scatter onto their own mech base. Oh boy. Alright, screw it, we're sending the javelin on over. I wanted to wait to see if I couldn't dodge around their arc, but I can't afford to delay much longer. Stark PM might be able to just rough you up a little bit. Or the Wolfhound good. That's probably a better idea. We go for some juicy backstab. Okay, they finally moved. Go to the T20. Oh shit, I blocked myself, didn't I? Alright, pop on in. We're gonna bounce right on top of him. Oh, is this Suicidal Maniac? Not that bad, all things considered. Like, this could be a lot worse. So you never know when somebody's about to get shelled by artillery. Thunderbird, accelerate. Keeps just outside the base in position to drop in this turn. Because I anticipate 3 of these carriers are going down. You will not be in arc for any 3 of these. So I'm going to count that as reasonable. Alright, this cicada just keeps falling over. Like, this is the worst possible pilot to be in a cicada. Alright, ballista hits, damages building. Artillery. Okay, looks like we knocked out 2 platoons off of that one, so that's good. I did 33 and 34. Good. So that was a dud round for the long toms. What 2 platoons did we end up killing? We did knock out 2. Not you. Oh, right. Okay, up here. Somewhere. Geez, I'm actually honestly not sure where those platoons were. Yeah, that's not important. Alright, we're in. We're here. Let's go say hi to the locals. I could nail you with PPC fire on this one, or I can switch over to the medium lasers. Honestly, the PPC fire is probably a better idea, because it's 6s. Pop, pop, pop. And do I want to cook? I think we have to cook. 37, that puts me at 8. 8 is fine, but 11 brings me to... Oh no, 8 is +1 to fire. 11 will bring me -2 movement. Which I really don't want to do, because right now we're being chased by artillery, and that would be a bad idea. Just alarm 20 carrier. That's a 5. Follow that up, and then an SRM-6, just to make sure. You are going to... Good, you have your target back here. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna see if we can knock out every single one of them this turn. Target is LRM carrier. Medium laser for poke. Flamer to throw for giggles. And then SRM, SRM, SRM. You're designated, you're designated, you're designated, which leaves the T-20 to do whatever the heck he wants. Well, the T-20 happens to be standing near infantry. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a good gun to deal with them. And I really don't want to play any risky games. I'm going to target you, just to make sure. Just to ensure that he does not survive. We're out here playing games, medium laser spam. And hopefully we'll get lucky on this Phoenix Hawk attack. And if not, well, pain. Pain is coming our way. You don't have a shot, because I ran you away. Like a coward, but it needed to be done. And the Wolfhound. Is Wolfhound's gonna alpha. Not that bad of an alpha. Operation Backstab commence. Bad connection kept making him throwing seizures. Wait, what? So put this to get out of the misery. I can just kick infantry. infantry don't kick great. It's not as effective as it would be nice. Oh, you have a shot at the person who immobilized you. See if we can't kill you. What am I looking at? Oh, the airfighters. Airspace fighters didn't pass over anything, so they can't do anything right now. Although I can sort these high-low. And same with you. Next turn, though. Okay, so Kyogre opening fire on the alarm carrier, immediately destroyed. And that's ident 49. Ident 48 also destroyed by Vanguard in his Atlas. Really messed that one up. 46 also went down, so we got 46, 48, 49, which means now all I need is Jaeger to kill 47. Or was this Jaeger? Yeah, all I need now is Jaeger to kill 47. Or 46 apparently. And he manages to get a crew stun result, so we can follow that up next round. But that's a significant chunk of the AAA knocked out of the fight already. 6 with carriers. Good work. We breached it open quite nicely. Vedette did open fire on the lightning and did manage to hit it. But I don't think we'll be forced to make a check on that one. There was a Vedette here. And an alarm carrier. Give that the boot. Alarm carrier. Boot. I don't want it to survive. Kick the infantry. 5% for damage of 1. 7. And if I went for a full punching, that'd be a 9. So I will give him the 7 kick. Alright, alarm carrier killed by the Jaeger on the stomp. Nice work. Stalker hits the man, deals damage to 1. And that's it. Did my Wolfhound missed it, but he didn't fall over. I think he's gonna do it. Not a terrible round. We did knock out all but one of the alarm carriers, looks like. So that's gonna give him free skies until these riflemen come out. Which I'm really, really annoyed by this AI right now. The fact that it's standing inside of the building, not leaving. Okay, we can't afford to shell this building anymore. It will fall down. The rounds landing this round will bring it down to 10. BF is 30. Let's not fire at the places we're going. That infantry's cleared out. Give it a shot. Roll a 14, see what you bomb. Shot's going wild. We're off the normal targeting now. Darter can't move, so we're going to mobilize it. You can move, and you also have a machine gun, which might be useful in this scenario. So roll a 6. Okay, good. I thought for a moment he may have crashed. He didn't. May have some jelly in it. He only hit 1. Alright, where is... I want to knock out the fuel depot. But I need to get distance from the fuel depot, otherwise, you know, it'll blow up me, and I don't want to do that. Could also push up. He's stunned for this round and this round only. Oh, that puts me in machine gun range. So they will shoot me in the back, and I don't want that either. You deal 20 damage, so that's not enough to kill you. I'm going to need a little bit of help knocking this one out. So 1, 2, 3. So we don't want to stand there. No problem. Perfect. Where's my DF? There you are. I'm just going to waltz right into the square like you don't have a care. Wolfhound's going to be fighting you. Panther's going to be fighting you as well. Raven will be coming back around, and the Raven J2 come back around. So Diamondback is pretty much all entirely taken up with engaging one target. Leak, walk over here and knock out these people. Now they're moving. That's nice. To get a melee range with you. I have to get a melee range with a lot of people. Make sure that we get inside. We don't want to be caught anywhere outside this location, because there is way too much pain that I don't have to deal with right now. Jaeger forward. I don't want to accept the machine gun shot. Throw him here. 3 pips ought to give him. Well, we give him 1 pip. Coming up on a YouTube cut? Oh, yes. I'll finish moving on here and then we'll do our YouTube cut. Lord, comrades, greater valor mail for the same lives. See you Jump the stalker on the infantry building. Because then that'll fall you down, or not you down, but that'll fall the stalker down, and stalkers that have fallen over have difficulty getting up. I knew this infantry unit was going to be a pain in the ass when I placed it.
All systems
I was
nominal.
right. Soundwaves G-Host? Well, thank you for the follow. Hopefully you enjoyed your time spent here with us. Yeah, we'll take care of the infantry right here. Still hasn't moved that Phoenix Hawk, and that's going to be the death of us. Nevermore. Let's bring you around. That way you should be able to turn to look and shoot at him over the corner. Cicada's coming out to help. Not sure how much help that Cicada's going to be. SW Ghost. Because the Cicada so far has really demonstrated a particular skill at falling over. Take a walk on that one. If things start getting too heavily shelled outside, we will have to bring Diamondback in, and that's going to be unfun. I think we've finished burning up their inside units, so the next thing to move will be the Phoenix Hawk. I just need to burn somebody else of mine. We got Ravens providing mutual defense. Hopefully that forces the Phoenix Hawk to move. Hopefully he bogs down, or something equally stupid. I didn't see that one coming. I did not see that one coming. Hopefully there's not artillery being dropped on this gate, otherwise we're kind of in trouble. 2. Accelerate. Oh, they're coming outside. The partisans. These partisans have a lot of LRM launchers on the run. Can't quite manage the angle. I was gonna do an altitude bombing run right through there. That would have been beautiful. But I do not have the angle. Sure as heck, however, not going in this direction. Because I'm getting away from the pain. Yeah, that'll work. That's a good idea. And then can you make that turn? You can't either. I don't want to keep these guys indoors right now. There's too much just got woken up. It's not worth attempting. I will bring them around at highest speed, so that should hopefully keep them all moving faster than can be stopped. All right, we're going to put a cut in here for YouTube, and then we'll do our combat shooting phase, and we'll see what ends up happening. Phoenix Hawk Pilot is crazy. We shall see. So, to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. If you've been enjoying this content so far, hit the like button, the subscribe button, all that cool and fun stuff, and I will see you all in the next episode. Hopefully my voice will be fixed by then.